What is up, MFers? Welcome back to another very exciting video. I'm out here today with my main man, Potates. He's over there. He's right there. And we decided we're actually down south at like a family reunion. It's a little early in the morning right now. The moon's still out. It's up there. We got up super early today, and the lake we're staying at, which is usually really good, has been absolute turd sack the last few days. So we drove about a half hour, 45 minutes to a lake that we heard was really good. Look at this thing. We got lily pad action over there. I looked at the map. We got some offshore stuff over there. We got more lily pads. Pretty damn psyched because I always love to come out and try to break down a new body of water. But we're gonna get this dirty boat launched, get out, start catching some slotches. Let's go. This looks like the whole lake is covered in lily pads. I mean, they're freaking everywhere, which is kind of weird. There's no like other grasses. There goes my sunglasses. All right, good start to the day. We got sunglasses flying around, lenses popping out. Woo! Scaring fish. Haven't even made a cast yet. We just drove around. Oh, these are not gonna go back in very well. We'll call it good. Anyways, what I was saying was we drove around on the way in and marked some offshore rock piles that looked fantastic. Look at my rods. That's what happens when you freaking drive with dew on your rods. All right, time to fish. I'm starting with a frog because look at this shiz. Starting with frog. Crappie jig. There's one. All right, there are fish in here, Tater. Just had to pick up the old 10-inch worm. It is like a football. That's a fat summer fish, man. They don't usually get built like that in the summer. Oh, we got poop action going on. Gross. Nasty. We just frogged around for a little bit, but all right, I'm getting him out of my damn hand. That's disgusting. So we're frogging around. Got a bite, and then I marked like I always do. You always come to a new body of water. You look at the map, see if there's any underwater structures. Down this rock pile, threw a 10-inch worm on it, and he kerchowed it. Maybe that's gonna be the deal, is the offshore stuff, even though we have so much beautiful looking onshore cover. We're gonna try it all. Oh, there's a deer crossing the lake right there. We got a deer crossing the lake, folks. You guys can't see anything, but that's the second one of those I've seen this year. Got a fish? You keep finding that grass. Yeah, you might wanna reel that fish in, Tater.
Holy shit.
No.
Why was it moving so fucking slow?
Because it was probably big.
It wasn't doing it.
Tater, when you get a bite, set the hook.
How did you even get a bite?
He was just swimming off with it. Oh, mine turned into a fish. A fish seriously just took it out of the snag. That's how tough the bite's been today. Not a bad one either. I like the first one. Well, guys, it's been a while. We been riding the struggle bus. I caught one on a rock pile, so we're like, I don't know, let's fish around, see if it's a rock pile deal. It wasn't. It sucked. Fished everything else. Couldn't catch fish on that. So here we are at another rock pile, and I was snagged, and this dude took it out of the snag. My 10-inch worm. 10-inch worm's been the deal so far. I don't know, maybe it's a timing deal. We're just gonna keep grinding. We don't have a whole lot of other ideas. And see where it gets us here, I guess. Finally. It's a wingding fish. If times are tough, you pull out the wingding, Tates. This one's about 37 pounds at least. Just don't want to straighten my hook. It's not the strongest hook. Come here, bud. They're all the same size. No! I mean, when you get a bite here, it's not a bad one, a couple pounds. I'm gonna stop saying how it's tough though, and I'm just gonna keep catching them. How about that? Hey guys, I didn't have the camera on, but just threw my wingding out to this jetty again, and look, there's a snapping turtle pulling back on. Nope, it's not a snapping turtle at all. I was just trying to have you guys watch for like 2 seconds longer until I said it wasn't a snapping turtle. Hey, that's big fish of the day though, Tates. That's giant. Woo! All right, now we're not gonna catch any ever again. Sometimes you gotta yell. I mean, it's a 3-pounder. It's a skinny 3-pounder. On the wingding. Fish. Oh, hey, I have one on, Tater.
What?
I don't know if he was on the whole time or what. I'm highly confused though. You know what else though? I'll also take it.
It's a little one.
I think he digested it. He did digest it. Did we just put something together? Oh, he just shat everywhere. What is wrong with these fish? Dude, that was nasty. He is not going over the boat, you know, because I keep my boat so clean. All right, that's disgusting. There's poop everywhere. Well, I suppose I'll take a second to show you guys what I'm catching them on, because it's something that I have used a lot in the past, but I know there's a lot of new MFers out there. This is the wingding. Basically, I mean, me and the Zark call it a wingding. It's a flick shake rig. Basically, it's like a wide gap hook. It's a lighter wire hook. I pour these myself. That's why it's kind of janky looking. It looks like a pile of crap. Anyways, it has like this is a 3/16 ounce head, and you can put any stickworm bait on there. A lot of people kind of did this with like clean water situations. That's how it got popular. But we found when the bite's tough, you can actually catch them in muddy water like this with any type of bigger worm, like a 5 or 6 inch stickworm, something like that. Basically all you do, this is a perfect habitat for this and kind of a perfect situation. It's a steeper man-made jetty right there. And so it has a lot of room for this thing to fall. And when it falls, it shakes and quivers a whole lot more. You can fish it a little bit faster and more effectively than just a straight up wacky rig. I don't know, we catch a ton of fish on it. It's something I got a lot of confidence in. So yeah, I'm gonna keep throwing it and catch more fish on it. Like that, Tanner? That doesn't count. That's a bluegill. That's a baby one. Now you gotta have a wingding. He's fat at least. Stupid wingding. Yeah, he is. He's like super, I don't know, Tater. It's just the way he is. Baby. Another BB on the wingy ding. Oh! Tater, you're supposed to jump in and grab my worm when it flies off, please. Worm caddy. This guy's out of his mind. Yeah, I've never actually reeled one in before, so I had some trouble with it. Sorry about that. That's a fish. Maybe a better one too. You can feel him bite. He's in the brush pile, and he wants to get back in it. What do we got here, Tater? Crappie? Definitely a crappie. Wingding! Wingding fish! Tater's a convert. You're gonna be throwing nothing else ever again. Another stupid wingding fish. I'm serious, guys. Negative feeding mood fish. You got algaed up water. Doesn't matter what the water color is. For some reason, I just telling Tater, there's zero reason they should eat a natural colored worm in the water color we got right now. You can see down like 6 inches max, and it's all algae. And this is about all they'll eat. Awesome tool. Come on, little wingding fish. Don't throw them out cricket. Dirty cricket tosser. These are all siblings, I think. They're 2-pounder. Pa-pow. Bend my hook back because it's a pile. All right, so we've been fishing around for, I don't know, 4 or 5 hours or so, and bite has definitely been freaking tough. But we did figure out that wingding thing, the flick shake thing, like I told you guys, that is something that's applicable to you guys whenever the conditions are tough. And sometimes when they're not tough, you can clean up a few fish that were active before they kind of settled down. It's definitely not the sexiest way to catch me. No, it's not a 6-pounder blowing up on a frog or throwing a 10-inch swim bait or something like that. But it's effective and it catches fish in a time when we might not have caught another freaking fish today barely. So definitely really tough. But we didn't want to leave you guys on that. We want to actually go catch some good fish. So we're gonna go back to the lake we're staying at. There's a bite going on that is a little bit sexier. It's flipping big worms for giant fish. There are giant bass in this lake into thick, nasty cover. So that's something we're gonna go try to do. It's been inconsistent, so hopefully we're able to catch at least a couple of those for you guys. But we're gonna go spend an hour or so doing that when we get back, and then hopefully wrap this thing up. Okay, MFers, welcome to lake number 2. It's not a golf course pond. There is a golf course here, but it's a little bit bigger than a pond. As you guys saw, you can run on it a little bit. And it's not a huge lake. It's kind of the lake I actually cut my teeth tournament fishing on a little bit, so I know the ins and outs of it, and it's still fishing real crappy. But regardless, there are some really big fish here. This is where I had my PB before I caught my PB in Texas last winter. Was here like 4 years ago. So there's giants. Here's the culprit. We have a 20-pound test line, 10-inch worm, heavy hook, 3-ounce weight, pegged, and we're gonna be fishing a lot of stuff that looks like this. Visible brooches. There we go. Hooked up. Didn't take long, and it's a big one. About time. Come here, bud. God. All right, they do exist. There's a reason we came to this lake. First flip-ish, I'd say maybe like my third flip. Hooks up with probably close to 4-pounder. Hell yes. 4-pounder, okay? First brush pile, 4-pounder. I'll take it. God, we just were right there. We flipped there. Oh my God. They are like loaded in these brush piles. Looks like he's been caught 87 times. Yeah, he did. All right, guess they reload and hold more than one fish. I'll take it. Okay, there's fish in here, Tater. There is fish in the lake. Hey, buddy. Not a giant, but hey, keeper in a tournament. This is craziness. Because after the last few days, we've been struggling. Was not expecting to have 3 fish in 2 brush piles. Now I'll probably not catch one the rest of the day. Should be golden right there. There we go. Swimming it out, my man. Swimming 10-inch worms. That's what you're supposed to do, Tater. All right, well, not exactly how you're supposed to catch them in a brush pile, but I'll take it. Anyways, told you guys how to fish the wingding earlier. I might as well tell you how to fish this 10-inch worms. Everyone has these brush piles in their lakes. Everywhere I go in the country, they have these man-made brush piles, and for whatever reason, the fish are loaded on them today and recently. But basically, you flip your worm in there into the thickest stuff you can. You let it fall straight down. You want to give it as much line as possible to where it's falling straight down, but you still have some control over it. So when your line jumps, you can see that bite. Basically, you're just going to slowly work your worm and kind of pop it up over the branches, let it fall back down. And when you get a bite, it's either going to be a tick and it's going to, when it's falling, or you're going to lift up and it's going to be mushy. Either situation, you need to get that fish out of the brush immediately, or else he's going bye-bye. Super effective if you guys have shallow brush piles in your lakes. That's how I would be fishing them right now. 10-inch worm. For whatever reason, this time of year, they love that long profile. Okay guys, just got off the water. Pretty damn fun time on the water today. I know it was a really tough bite at the first lake. Second lake was pretty damn good for a little bit, and then we kind of just ran out of those visible brush piles to fish. But 10-inch worm, flipped in those. We had caught a couple fish the last few days, but it had been tough. I'm glad they cooperated for the camera though. Anyways, you can see just docked the boat right there. We are staying at these cabins this week. Little family reunion type deal. And then we are going down south, further south in Missouri. We're in Missouri right now. Next lake's gonna be a little bit more fun, a little more natural Ozark stuff. I won't spoil you with which lake that's going to be quite yet, but we're gonna get back out, do some more fishing tomorrow, drink a whole bunch of beers, do a bunch of editing tonight, hang out with the family, enjoy some family time. And yeah, hopefully you guys learned something on this video. Thank you so much for watching this one, as always. And I will catch you very, very soon. Out of here. Peace.
I'm not sorry. I can't help this love like mine.
I'm not sorry. I can't stop with a love like mine.